have anything in my teeth, do I? Okay, that'd be so embarrassing. Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the original.
Okay.
I heard the song Imagine on the piano by John Lennon originally, and I was like, this song is so good. And that's what inspired me to like want to go and like make a cover out of it and learn the piano. I don't know, to let music be an experience where you can feel the emotions and to make your own. I have this little folder, like this paper folder at home of like just very cheesy like music that I used to try and write, but I never really got into it. I kind of like just started doing covers after I gave up a little bit. When I was on my mission, it's actually a funny story. This guy we were teaching, he's a recent convert, and he was like, hey, do either of you know how to play the guitar? And we're like, no. And he's like, well, do either of you want to learn? And we're like, maybe. And so he taught us like 3 chords, and then he's like, I want you guys to have this guitar and practice it and like find some church songs and go sing to people. And so in the mornings, I just started messing around with it and playing those chords that he taught us. And then one morning I just started like adding words and like adding things about Joseph Smith, and then like slowly it just became a song, and it took me forever. Like I have never really known how to theoretically like write songs or how they're supposed to be, but I just started playing and adding words, and like eventually it just became kind of like this story about Joseph Smith. It makes me feel excited to be able to share something in like a musical way. Like I got really passionate about the story of Joseph Smith on my mission. I was just so moved by him and what he did and the Savior and how everything came together that I felt like if I found a way to write about it and share that with other people, they could hear it in a different way. And so that's why I started writing that song.
Joseph's account and his words were,
and that's what I really want the listeners to get out of it, is to know what a pure story it is. It's a beautiful story, and it's life-changing, because once we realize that that story is true, then so much can happen in our lives to go in line with that in the Savior and his restored gospel.
One of them spake unto me, calling me by name, and said,
I started sharing my music on my mission. I wanted people to hear the story of Joseph Smith in a different perspective, but I wasn't quite brave enough to share it with people who had never heard the story. I just kind of shared it with recent converts and members, and not super often, but there was this one fireside on our mission when I had an opportunity to share it with the other missionaries, and that's when I realized, like, this song it's like a good story that needs to be shared. And so ever since then, I came home and I shared it with my family, and my mom really encouraged me to share it with other people, and I got good feedback. And so that was encouraging, because it's hard for me to like initiate sharing it myself, and so it really helps when other people are like helping me along to share it and everything. And so and then I sang it at a fireside and had an opportunity to record it because of that. And so that's what brought me here to the studio. And it's kind of scary for me to like have my music out there, because for some reason, like, part of me wants to like keep it to myself, because then I don't have to like risk disappointing myself or like not making an impact. It's just like more secure. But honestly, like, it's a really cool experience. It's very thrilling. It makes me feel excited to share something that's been really important and impactful in my life. And I know so many people's lives, the story of Joseph Smith. And yeah, it's just a thrilling experience to be able to like share something, like a part of my soul, with other people. And so, yeah.
I heard about a man who
So I just have to give a shout out to SOS Productions because not only are Tyler and Todd like super amazing people, but also Anna and like their other friends who are really supportive through this process. It like makes you want to get your music out there. Like they inspire you to like just do what you love doing. And so I have to put that out there.
And here's again. There is the truth in one place on the earth, and it's here to stay. You can find out for yourself if you go to the source and pray. God just won't leave us. He's never left us alone. God just won't leave